Hey guys. Okay, so this is just another video that is kind of a review for Skins USA, and I'm sure you've seen a shitload of them on YouTube because the people who have seen the original Skins are seriously mad because, myself included, this is ridiculous. Like, Skins USA doesn't even need to be on TV. It really doesn't. There's an original version. Why do you have to make a remake of something that's already good? And I think that America is just going to screw this up because it's going to air, and these girls, and I guess guys, but you know, they're going to watch it and they're going to think, oh my god, this show is so good. And then they're going to find out that it's a remake of it. And then they're gonna watch the original version and they're gonna think that it's not the original version. They're gonna think that MTV came up with the concept, and that's not necessarily the case. And I think that it's really a shame because you know it was such a good idea and it's such a good show, and it's one of my honest to god favorite shows, and I can say that wholeheartedly. There hasn't been an episode that I didn't like, and you know I just think that the whole idea of Skins USA is awful because they're going to have to censor a lot of things. And if you've seen American TV, which, I'm sure you probably have um, at some point or another, but they censor a lot. And there's really no cursing. There's, you know, you have to pull strings to get it to be able to drop the F bomb. And on MTV, that's really not going to happen. It's just not. And they know that most of their fan base is teenagers or young adults, and they can't just sit there and drop F bombs. So I think that it's just going to be really like totally censored, and that's half the fun of Skins. It's so like you see pot everywhere, and it's like every 2 seconds they're smoking a joint and drinking and having sex, and it's like graphic. It's like, who doesn't want to see an awesome sex scene? I'm just saying. But I mean, most teenagers, at least the ones in my town, you know pot is like obviously around, drugs are around, alcohol is around. And I don't know where MTV gets off thinking that it's not going to be there, because obviously it is. And if they take the show that's an original already, if they take this show, shouldn't it be close to the original? I mean, that's just kind of my idea, I guess. But what really pisses me off is the fact that they took the entire concept and twisted it. Like, they have the exact same names for Tony and Michelle, and they have the exact same dialogue in the first couple episodes, or at least the clips that I've seen. And they have the same kind of like alternative kind of music. I don't know if that makes sense because um, there's a lot of good music in the original Skins, but there are like some songs that you wouldn't necessarily hear like on the radio. And I think that with the first promo with Kids by Sleigh Bells, a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, what's that song? Oh my god, what's that song?" And that's what happened to me a lot of times in the original Skins. And I'm like, "Oh, I love that song. What is it?" So then you go look it up, and then da 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 da. But I think that they're gonna take the same kind of music. They took the same names for Tony and Michelle, like I said, but then they actually made it look like it was filmed in the same place in Bristol. And you know, like, really? If it's supposed to be an American show, don't you think it should be filmed somewhere where it looks like America? I'm totally just saying. But and not only that, but they took the same like first letter of the names, if that makes sense. Like, Yura is supposed to be Effie, and Stanley is supposed to be Sid, and Katie is supposed to be Cassie. And I think that is so stupid. if you're gonna make a new show and at least pass it off as your own, can you be a little creative, please? Come on. And that just really, really, really aggravates me because anybody who's seen Skins knows that it's like the most amazing show ever. And for them to just, them being the producers of MTV, tell their actors and their cast, here, watch this show, and we want you to mimic everything that they do. That's pretty stupid. So that's my take on it. Bye.